some boxed N64 games. NFL Quarterback Club 98. I think it's like £4. It's all there. It's got a little nick there. I might even steal the tray out of this and put it into one of the other games. Oh no, I can't. It's a plastic black tray. It's all complete. It's all in. You know, fucking not going to turn these down. Honestly. I'd say a bit of shelfware and stuff, but nothing. I wouldn't. You know. I'd be happy if all the games come through like that. This one needs a tray, but again, not in bad condition. Just needs another, like a tray and a central case just to pull it into shape, and it's Killer Instinct Gold. Got the manual. Got the cart. I can't moan. Again, not you know, that's not cheap or anything. And one that people might say, I thought you picked that up loose cart. Yes, I did. But this come up as a boxed, and I was like, well, I'm having that fucker. It's got a bit of gunk on it there. And again, this can be quite a pricey title. Not a lot of people bought this, and it's Star Wars Battle from Naboo. So this wasn't box mint, this is just box, and I think this is a fucking great box. I really do. I mean, other than like a little dink there, there's not a lot to not like. I'm absolutely amazed. And this is what I said before. I think, depending on how brave you are, you can get some real fucking bargains from just buying just the box ones, because someone can look at it and go, oh, that's a nick there, don't know, that's not mint, and knock it down. And you know, I'd be dubious. I think that the Star Wars Battle from Naboo's fucking in great condition. More power to me. I say I've been looking at the CX and the games and stuff, and they've had some crackers in there. They've had Turtles in Time boxed, complete, 150 bones. That went boom. I missed out on Spider-Man, Maximum Carnage. That went loose cart. You know, there's some good stuff going through there, guys. There really is. Now, whether they're all repos or not, I don't know. That's the other question. But some very tasty titles, and it just shows you, though. To be fair, me and James was talking today, and I'll come on to that in a minute. The stuff's still out there, you know. Yes, you're probably going to get the sort of crackheads who haven't got eBay, this, that, and the other. But some of these people have probably just gone, oh, I've got some of that shit in the garage, and I can trade it, and I can get that PS4 game. But you know, it gets them games into collectors' hands, gets them back out into the market, which I think is a good thing. Right. So what else? What else went on today? I need to check the date, hang on. Because I'm going to completely cut this up. It's the 6th of August, not the 4th. It's the 6th. Right, 6th of August. Saturday, 6th of August. So, me and James and myself, rather, I should say, to put it correctly, went and did a stall at the South Yorkshire video games collection fair type thing. Long-winded thing. I did put a few links in Tubby Tubers and that. It wasn't. Was it last minute? It was last minute-ish before he went to Japan. He's been over to Japan. Please actually go and check Jamie's channel. I should have said that. Go and check it out. He's doing a whole vlog. Well, he's done a whole. Well, obviously he's done it, but he hasn't edited it. But there's a whole vloggy, you know, journey of him being in Japan. Obviously he's been to Japan loads of times, but he's obviously doing it for YouTube now and he's doing all these videos. Absolutely brilliant. Go and check it out. There's more to come off the back of them as well. It's not just the ones that you can see there. He says he's not even scratched the surface of the footage and stuff that he's got. So James went to Japan, which is why he didn't come to Revival or Leeds. Before he went, he said, oh, there's this game event that he's heard of. Very small, very low key. Again, I think I mentioned it in one of the previous videos that I was on about. You know, I was sort of looking at it on the face. It looked very much like the smaller ones that Richard King Retro goes to, like the Comic Con type things. It's not Comic Con, but you know what I mean, that kind of thing. Pretty cheap for a table, 20 quid, so not too bad. And so we were kind of like debating, is it any good or not, this, that, and the other. Seen Dana on last week at Revival, mentioned to him, and he was kind of interested, so I sent him the details over. Him and Ant Harper, they got a table, And I think one of Dane's mates got a table. My other mate Lewis, Hello Cool Games, he got a table there as well. So there's a few people that we knew. A little bit disappointed. I think a lot of the sellers are disappointed. The guy who was running it, I think he was just basically testing the water. Didn't really do a lot of advertising. Didn't really push it too much. The footfall wasn't really there. Don't think nothing a patch on Doncaster or anything like that. Honestly, if it'd been that way, we would have been fucking happy as Larry's on it, but it wasn't. It was very slow going. Some people there didn't sell a thing. Some people were quite angry, a bit annoyed. But to be fair to the guy who's running it, he didn't know. He wanted to gauge interest, etc. So, he didn't want to spunk a load of cash on something that wasn't going to happen. I can understand that a little bit, but for traders, they've got to factor in a lot of things. It's not just a table fee; it's the time. You missed the whole Saturday. If you fuel up there, all that kind of stuff. So, there was a lot of mixed emotions, I think, about the event. I mean, I must admit, initially, I jokingly said to Dana and oh, no one's going to turn up, and that was my worst fear, that no one at all turned up. There were people there. I did okay, given that the fact that I thought no one was going to turn up. The guy, I think the night before, put a picture up of the hall. It's all ready and set up, and it was in like a gym hall, and it's just like, fuck me, man. It's not great. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's more stalls than there was at Revival, and there was some good stuff. There's some really good stuff there. What I was more annoyed at if I made the kind of money that I'd made at Doncaster, I would have been fucking picking up shit tons more. Because even James said there's people with stuff there that you ain't gonna see. And if they'd been at like your Leeds or your Doncasters, the stuff would have just been gone. It was brilliantly priced, but the fact is I wasn't there to buy, and I was obviously looking to try and generate some cash. I did buy one or two little things because I sort of can't fucking go away and not leave some of this stuff here. It's fucking insane. But yeah, it just didn't have the footfall of the people, unfortunately. I know that Dana, I think he might have broke even. And I think was joke. I'm not sure if did you sell anything? He was joking he hadn't sold anything. I'm pretty sure he must have sold something. Didn't you sell 2 Specky games, did he? I'm sure you did. But it does go to show, you can't just, oh, I'm going to put a retro event up in the village hall. Loads of people know about it. You've got to do the marketing. I think that's where this probably guy was a little bit lacking here. I think at the Facebook page, and that was about it. You've got to do a lot more. I mean, I'm not on Twitter and stuff, but some of the other people that I spoke to or that I'd heard stories about was like, especially social media now, it's dead easy just to get spamming and and stuff like that. So the guy's going to do one in December. I think a lot of people are going to be a bit more dubious. They'll probably want to see a bit more commitment, perhaps, from him before they sign up to it. But 20 quid a table. And obviously the people that have gone there already today, we'll go back and say this, there weren't any real gamers there. Even me and James were saying that, because if there'd been gamers there, some of the stuff would have been gone, would have been long gone at their prices. Don't get me wrong, there's some expensive stuff as well and all that kind of jazz, but there's some choice games that you could have been picked up for a very good price. So overall, bit disappointed. I was looking to sort of generate some funds. I got a little bit, got enough. James got a bit, got enough. We may be doing, I don't know, again a little bit of a plug, because Steve Smith was there, who does collectorabilia. Was it Leeds Super Fair? Or I don't know, I get confused with the two of them. But we may be going to the September one. It's called collectorabilia or something. Collectoromania or something. Kleptomania, isn't that something else? A stealing in it. Collectorabilia in Leeds, because again I've got a lot of sort of toys, figures, collectibles. I've got the game stuff as well, but to be honest, today I sold next to hardly any games. I sold mainly all the weird collectible figurine plushes. Everyone takes a piss, but fuck me, they sell. So I did all right stuff like that. So that's in September 17th. So it's not very far. We're about a month and a bit away. So that's probably that may be a goer. But what I'm going to get today, because fucking had fucking Dana. Don't ever have a fucking stall near Dana. Fucking guy's a fucking wind-up merchant, honestly. And he's a pervert and all. Dirty man. Wait till I tell your missus. We had a laugh. We had a laugh and a giggle, I must admit. But yeah, they were taking us. The shortest video ever. Because you haven't been that fucking conservatory 5 minutes, mate. It's probably right. Because I honestly, until probably the last half an hour, I hadn't bought a thing. Except for, tell a lie, I bought one thing early doors, but it was £2, right? And I thought, that's it. That was out my float money. I hadn't sold a fucking thing yet. So I was like, I'm not spending it because I'm not here to spend. But it could have easily. So I'll do it a little bit of an order. So what I've got for £2, which actually transpires is a fucking good buy, you know, is Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage. Not Rampant Rabbit, it is Rabbit Rampage. Great condition. So this was on the stall next to me, next to us. Leroy. He's not a black man. Leroy something, I can't remember his name, it's James got details. But he's got, I think he's 4 or 8 games away from a full Game Boy set. And he has some fucking great stuff, honestly. Absolutely belting. I could have spent a pretty penny there. But seeing this like in a box on the side, so how much is that? There's no price, most of the stuff has prices on it. I think his mate or whatever goes, oh, I don't know. And he went, oh, £2. I was like, yeah, fine. His mate was like a bit like, oh. But yeah. Rampant Rabbit. £2. So then off my mate James, again, he was having a bit of a sort out, and because I think he might have had these before, or I can't remember anyway, but because I sort of said, oh, I'm going for the N64, talk about CEX and that. He had these two. This is at the end. He didn't sell them, and he very kindly gave them to me. So it's Track and Field Summer Games, International Track and Field Summer Games on the N64, and All Star Baseball '99. So thanks, mate. I know it doesn't seem a lot to you and stuff like that, but it means a lot to me. So I really do appreciate it. So at that point, it was like 2:30, I think. 3 o'clock. And the guy next to us, who had bought the Bugs Bunny off, I'd seen these early on. I had a box full of them, and I was just chatting to him about it. And he was at Doncaster apparently, and he'd sold a lot of the games that were in them and stuff. I don't know why he hadn't sold the boxes. Didn't really ask. He had 150 a box. A guy had come past and bought 20 quid, or spent 20 quid and bought quite a lot of them, but. And I thought they'd all gone because I've seen this guy walk past with the box. I was like, oh, bollocks, I wouldn't mind a couple of them. But then I seen him wandering around and put these back on the top, and he had 6. But one of them he kept because it had Jurassic Park in it, or it had the sleeve for it. And I said, oh, what would you do for the rest of them? And he said, I'll do £1 each. He had £1.50. And what they are, they're basically just universal cases, so it's not Sunset Riders. Although he did have Sunset Riders on the SNES, he said, at Doncaster. Someone obviously bought that loose car. But yeah, I mean, I know these are not everyone's bag, but I got some of these, and I've got some similar ones just for the American carts, and I think they're great for that. There's not a lot to it, you don't fucking want me to show you that for, but yeah, so I've got 5. 5 for a £5. Can't say fairer than that. Print your own cover out, and away you go, you know. And as I was buying them, sort of looked on his shelf and seen this game, and I thought, oh fuck, it's one that I keep cocking up on. I bought it from CX, right, but and I'm sure I bought Mario Golf, but for some bizarre reason Mario Tennis come through. Now it probably was me, and I probably got carried away because I've got Mario Tennis box complete, allegedly, going by my app, so it's sweat's pouring into my eye, it's stinging, and I can't not look at this. But the one that was missing, that the sports one on the N64 from Mario, was a Golf. And again, CEX have had it loose cart. The loose cart's 15 quid. I'm sure it's. I know it's 15 quid. And I seen this on his shelf, and I said, "Oh, how much is Mario Golf?" And his mate looked at his little list, and he went 20 quid. I was like, "Fucking hell." So what's the best you can do on it? He was like, "Oh, would you do 15?" He was like, "Oh no," because I'll do 18. I said, "Help, meet me halfway, 17.50." He said, "You could 17.50 if you got the right money." I did have, and I'll tell you what, it's great condition. Mario Golf. Yes, 64. It's all in there. It's all. I'm not going to bore you. You've all seen it. But the box, it's in great condition. So this is the kind of stuff he had. He had Kirby's crystal shards in like a universal case. He had 40 quid on that, and I still think that's a good price. It had the manual and cart only in the universal case, 40 quid. Say if my turnover had been like it had been in Doncaster, I would have fucking had that. I would have had quite a lot off of him. Yeah, and James got some great stuff off of him as well, Game Boy stuff. Say that there was. I know a lot of people didn't go, they didn't know about it, or this, that, and the other, but there was some great fucking buys to be had, guys. That's it. I'm gonna put the fan on before I completely fucking melt away. I say, what I'll probably do, what I'll try and do, best will in the world, if I'm at Collectorabilia in Leeds, I'll probably try and get a video up and get some of you guys to come along, you know, and ramp it up a little bit. Although Steve's events usually are quite well advertised. You know, that he's got a nice following. I think that's the right word to say. But it doesn't hurt, does it? Doesn't hurt. And I say it's not just, you know, these. Sometimes you get better deals at these sort of collector fairs than you do at the retro fairs, because obviously everyone's there for retro. Whereas the collector fairs, people sort of say, "Oh, video games are collectible. I'll just chuck them in," and they don't really. Maybe they don't put as much onus on them. Some of the stuff I've probably put enough onus on it. I mean, I sold a load of not a load, but sold some Pokemon cards. The woman probably ripped me off, probably robbed me fucking blind, to be honest. But the fact is, I've got shoe boxes full of them, and I've been sat in the garage for about 3 years. So, you know, it's just like, do you know what? I just want some money from them. And I think that's the flip side to some of these collector fairs. They've got these games that are sat there. They just want money back from. So yeah, a point to note, just a little tip, if there's any like collector fairs in your area and you think, oh, it's just going to be like, you know, I don't know, old Meccano or whatever, always worth a look, because you never know your luck. There you go. Take it easy, YouTube, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.